Hi, this is Stan. Welcome back to the Crow's Nest Railroad. Well, we're at the Pinnacle Peak Southern 15-inch gauge today, and we've got kind of an exciting task. I don't know how much of it we're going to get completed, but we've got to take a big switch that's being built, place it temporarily in position so we know where to cut the rails, and get busy making a switchable area of the track here. So if that sounds like fun, hope you can join us. All right, Bob and I are here with Gary and Scotty, and this is the switch. This is no Pico HO scale switch. This is a big boy. This is heavy. So we're gonna have to get the tractor and see if we can lift this thing and put it in position so we can plan a little bit better where to cut it in on the rails. All right, we're gonna lift this switch, take it over to where it needs to go. The switch is not done actually, but we need to see how it's going to lay on the track. Well, it was a pretty good day. It only took about half an hour to get the tractor started. That's the problem with vintage railroading. You often have vintage equipment that you're working with. So here we go. See if we can snag that tree. All right. So the switch is not done, as I said, but it's really important for us to see exactly where we have to cut this rail. It's not a small thing to get after this big rail to cut it. Let's see if we can lay this in here and decide where we're going to go. We are trying to find out the best spot to fit this switch in. We're trying it in some various positions before we cut and adjust the rail.
Whole bunch that way. That's good. That's good. Fire in the hole.
Floor it. All right, well, we think we have a plan. We're gonna have to pull this track. We've got a dip in here. This all has to be regraded and reballasted anyway. That's approximately where the switch is gonna go. And the same on that. On the curve, we're gonna have to regrade that as well. So we're gonna put this track back on the track table and finish it. Now we know what to do with the rail. So let the shoveling begin. That was a full morning. Look at that. There used to be a railroad track in there, and now all rail ties, they are all ripped out. Now we're going to have to come through with the tractor now and try and do the proper grading through here. It's got a hump in there, and we've got to match the new grade when the track goes south. So I'm pooped.
Oh, that'll cost you. You have to pay for that. Look at that. The termites got into that, didn't they? Yeah. Oh, that's one of them wedges. They put a bunch of shims under them, and it's not treated. So the untreated wood's attracting termites.
Oh, the termites. The heat of the sun, the rail motion with the heat, and termites, those are our enemies out there. Bob, if you could pick up the pace, you know, I'm paying you by the hour, so if you could pick it up just a little bit. So now we're going to have to come back with the tractor now and see if we can machine grade this a little bit and get all of that smoothed out to relay the track. Hey, you like my sombrero? Yeah, this thing throws some shade. Kind of necessary out here. It's a smart thing to do. Anyway, that's going to wrap it up for the Crow's Nest Railroad this week. You've seen some action here on the Pinnacle Peak and Southern. The clock is ticking. We tore out this section of track now. We have to cut in the switch, but we're on the clock now because they want to start giving the public rides again 1st of October, first weekend in October. So we got to hustle. Anyway, thanks for watching, and hope to see you right here next time on the Crow's Nest Railroad.
Thank you.